You feel like your LinkedIn profile isn't doing you any favors in your job search? Or maybe you haven't even set up your profile yet? I'm going to share with you 4 quick and effective ways to optimize your LinkedIn profile for a successful job search. Stay tuned because I will also share a bonus, albeit less quick, optimization tip toward the end of the video. So welcome back. If you're new to this channel, I'm Annie Little, ICF certified coach and former lawyer. I created this channel for lawyers who want to go beyond generic career advice to get insights and practical guidance for all things career and job search. First things first, let's talk about the importance of a current and ideally professional headshot. And this is because your profile picture is the first impression you make on potential employers and recruiters. So we want to make sure that that's a good first impression. Just say no to any outdated, blurry, or even like group photos where you crop everyone else out. Instead, opt for a high quality profile photo. And not only do you want it to reflect your professional persona, but you also want one that's relatively current, such that you log on for a job interview and people who are on the other side recognize your face when you come on, not think, who is this person? Because your profile photo is like 10 years old. And listen, you don't have to hire a photographer to get one done. You can ask your employer to use the one that they have on their website of you. That's very common. Also, you might have noticed that smartphone cameras are pretty sophisticated these days. So you could either have a friend take a headshot of you, just make sure it's set to portrait mode, or you could take your own, just set a timer and voila. Next up, let's tackle that open to work circle that can go around your profile photo. Now, I get that it might seem like a good idea to make it clear to people that you're actively seeking job opportunities, but as unfair as it may be, it can actually send the wrong message. It's so unfair, but the perception is that someone who is putting that on their profile photo is kind of desperate for a job, which may not be the case, but be that as it may, let's deal with the situation we're in. Rather than advertise that you're open to opportunities with your profile photo, I recommend going into your profile settings and instead utilizing the feature that is also called, like, it says open to job opportunities, but it only broadcasts that to recruiters and anyone who might be using the recruiting version of LinkedIn search software. And trust me, this small adjustment can make a really big difference in how you're perceived by recruiters and hiring managers. Honestly, I have no clue why LinkedIn hasn't removed this feature by now, because it has been widely panned since it was rolled out years ago. Now let's get a little creative and talk about the photo background banner that's on your profile. I know a lot of lawyers groan when I tell them it's important to have and upload one of those banners, but I just want to remind you that this is a fantastic opportunity to showcase your professional brand. And if you're creating a visually appealing backdrop for your page, that's going to help you stand out from other applicants because many don't upload an image at all. So that's going to set you apart. And this can be anything like something related to your legal expertise, or it could be something related to the city where you live. But whatever it is, make sure it aligns with your professional persona, not like your personal persona. All right. Did you know that you can and should customize your LinkedIn profile URL? So the URL is what shows up on the browser address line when you go to your profile. So go check it out right now. If it's a string of seemingly random letters and numbers, you need to customize that URL. And ideally, you want it to be some iteration of your name. So for example, when I customized mine many years ago, I wanted Annie Little. That was taken already. So I just did Little Annie. Close enough, right? The main thing to keep in mind is that this is not the place for like a clever or a wacky nickname or like something that you would have done with your AOL Instant Messenger. Remember, LinkedIn's ultimately a professional platform. You're here to create connections and relationships with potential employers and clients alike. When you do this, not only does it look more professional if someone goes to your profile, but it allows you to include it more easily on a resume. And even if you're not planning on using it on your resume, it makes it easier for employers and recruiters to look you up on LinkedIn after they have your resume. Because yeah, they're going to go there anyway. And when you're customized URL is in place, you are going to be at the top of the search results for people with same or similar names to yours. And overall, it's just going to demonstrate that you're taking LinkedIn seriously. So those are the 4 quick ways that you can optimize your LinkedIn profile when you're job searching. I did promise a 5th, not so quick way to optimize your profile as well. And the reason why I want to bring it up is because it is so important in terms of getting the attention of recruiters and hiring managers that I want it to at least be on your radar, even though it may not be super quick to complete. And I'm talking about the dreaded About section. And if you don't know what that is, it's that vast expanse of uninspiring white space that when you're going through to complete your profile, you know you should probably fill out, but you just can't bring yourself to do it. So you just skip it. Or instead you just think, is this where I cut and paste my resume? Absolutely not. But the reason why I talk about this is because legal recruiters tell me that they purposefully scroll down people's profiles looking for the About section. Not so much to see that you did it or not, but they're truly looking to glean something about you that goes beyond your work experience or goes beyond something that would show up on a resume. So this is your chance to really present your professional brand or story or narrative or highlight your accomplishments in a way that's going to make sense to potential employers. It's another way for you to connect the dots for them so they can see, oh, this is how their experience applies to the type of role that I'm trying to fill. So although writing your About section may not be the quickest task, it's one that is well worth the time and effort once you do have some bandwidth to work. If you're still feeling stuck when you're trying to put your LinkedIn profile together because you're thinking, I don't have transferable skills or I don't know how to communicate my transferable skills, I want you to go right now and download my free guide, How to Transfer Your Lawyer Skills to Other Jobs. It's linked in the description below. Go get it. And once you've got it, or if you've already got it, I'd love for you to hop into the comments below and tell me which optimization tactic I shared today that you are going to implement first.